Hello, everyone. We are back for Learning and Loving Self God Talks. This is episode 2, baby. So, today is my Cancerversary. And I guess I just wanted to talk to you guys about some things that God has brought to my attention and has been working with me on. And I just want to share the wealth, share the knowledge that I've been given. Of course, because some of you may also have the struggles that I have or be going through something similar. So here we go. We gonna get into it. Let's do it. So the first thing that God is working with me on, has brought to my attention. It's actually pretty recent. So last night, I was in bed scrolling on my social, scrolling on TikTok, and I came across this video that was this young woman basically, talking about how a lot of people are averse to scripture because it's about learning about God, and they're pushed more towards prayer and praise or music because those are places where they get to talk about themselves and things that make them feel better. But a lot of people don't want to do the work to get to know God, on the other hand, in the way that He gets to know us or knows us. And while that's a pretty truthful generalization, I started to think okay, does this apply to me? This looks crazy, y'all, but that's not the point. Does this apply to me? God, is this something you want me to work on? Am I somebody who is averse to scripture only because I want to feel like I want to tell you about me, like I want it to be about me? Because I didn't think that I was, but sometimes you just because you think something doesn't mean it's true. And I was like, if this is something you want me to work on, this is something you want me to change, just let me know, just tell me. I think I finally laid down after a couple of minutes after that prayer, and I heard God say, I just need you to slow down. And at first I thought He was talking about how I don't take my butt to bed at night sometimes. I wake up around 7:30, which means I push myself to go to bed at 11. Sometimes if I haven't had enough time to myself, if I want to scroll on my socials, if I want to watch a little bit more TV, if I want to read, I extend that to 12:30. And though that is part of it, that is some of it, He's like, I just need you to slow down, and I need you to allow yourself to rest. Of course, take your butt to bed, yes, but also when you do that, there are times that you may wake up and still be tired. You may go to sleep at 11, wake up at 7:30 and still be tired. Don't beat yourself up because you don't understand why your body needs more rest. Give yourself more rest, whether that's 30 minutes or an hour. Allow your body to have that. Take care of your body in that way. Don't make yourself feel bad because you need it and because you don't understand why you need it, or beat yourself up because I have to be tired, more tired because I didn't eat enough, or I didn't take this medicine like I should have, or this or that. Don't make it your fault that your body needs more rest. Just give it. Slow down. And what he also said, in pertaining to me slowing down, is that when I wake up, my mind is automatically on what I have to do that day. Within 1 minute, my mind is like, you have to do this, you have to do this, you gotta do this at work, you gotta go here, you gotta do this, you gotta do this. And I do not give myself time to adjust, time to even prepare mentally for the things that I have to do. I'm automatically get up because you need to do this. And then I wonder why I feel frantic as soon as I wake up. And of course, that was another point of like, slow down. You wake up and think you have to get right to it. You gotta like, pew, like rush. And that's not that. Slow down. What are you rushing for? It's gonna be there still by the time you get to it. And of course, that doesn't mean that I like lag and get to it 3 hours later, but I can allow myself some peace and the time to adjust and to mentally get ready for the day and the time that I get ready. Because while I get ready, my mind is still going a mile a minute. It's still going a mile a minute, and it's gonna do that all day. And so God is like, you already have to do that for majority of your day. Give yourself these moments where you don't have to. Allow yourself those moments where you just slow it down, okay? And you know, some mornings I wake up and my routine is like, I get up, wash my face, brush my teeth, do a workout, take a shower, make breakfast, make a smoothie, and do all of that by 9 o'clock to clock in for work. So I get up on 10, y'all. I get up, pew, 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 like, slow down. God is literally saying to me, just slow down. What are you rushing for? So that's one thing. Another thing that he's revealed to me and has been working with me on, and this is really unknowingly, I just kind of got to the point of understanding it today. There have been a lot of people in my life, especially in my familial relationships, that have hurt me and have damaged parts of me, with how they act, how they treat me, how they lie, how they talk about me behind their back, all types of things. And there's a lot of strife in my sibling relationships. Has been a lot of strife in my sibling relationships. And for a long time, I would fake forgiveness. And this is not just with my siblings, but with a lot of people in my family specifically that have done things to hurt me. I would fake forgiveness just because I was at a point where I was ready to stop holding on to it and stop thinking about it. But someone could bring them up in conversation, and baby, I'm the first one to make a remark. And granted, they're funny. Like, I'm a comedian sometimes. They're funny. But the point is, if you feel compelled to make a remark about somebody that has done you wrong and who you so-called have forgiven, you haven't really forgiven them. There's some part of you, even if it's small, that is still angry or bothered by what they've done and who they are to you. And so a lot of the times I'm funny. Don't get me wrong, I'm funny, but I'd be the first one to make remarks. Literally, like, even probably like 2, 3, 4 months ago, I was still the one making the remarks. And today it was brought up in conversation with my dad, just talking about all our familial strife and how glad we are to have each other and to have that support within each other. And some of those relations came up in conversation, and my first instinct was still to say something. I hadn't formed a thought of what I was gonna say, but my first instinct was still like, here's your moment. This it, babe. It's another one. Get ready. What you got? And then my second thought was, why do you care? Why do you want to make a remark? And then it was like, I don't actually want, like, I don't want to. Because at this point, I'm sorry. I'm just sorry. I'm sorry for the things that have happened in your life that have caused you to hold on to all this pain, to all this confusion, and to all this strife. I'm sorry that you've been holding on to it for so long that you think that that's all you are, that your pain is what defines you. It is not. I'm sorry that you have been hurting with no way you feel, no way you see to find freedom of that. That's where I was at. It was I'm sorry. And not because I did anything, but I know what it feels like to be lost. I know what it feels like to hurt because they hurt me. But I also know what it feels like to be freed of that, to be delivered from that. And I found myself saying, I hope you find that freedom. I hope you find what you need and what your soul is really looking for. And automatically God was like, that's grace. That is having grace for people. That is showing people the grace that I show you. That's grace. When you can stop wishing the people who have hurt you ill in any way, that is when you forgiven, but also when you're able to truly show them the grace that God shows us every day. The grace that we experience, the same grace that pulled us out of our hurt. And I sat back and I was like, this feels good. This feels good. Not, God's pat on the back, I mean, obviously, but also being able to fully actually show them forgiveness, to forgive them. And I've said before, forgiveness is not for them, it's for us. But I didn't know how to actually forgive them other than saying it and faking it till I make it. I'm gonna be real honest with y'all. I was faking it until I made it. I said all that to say, you can be free too. Whether you're the person on the other side that has been hurting somebody because of your own hurt, or has been carrying this hurt for a long time with seeing no way of freedom, whether your hurt, your pain defines you, whether you think that's all you are, or if you're on the other end of the spectrum where you're the one that's been hurt by those people and you're faking forgiveness and you're holding on to that little bit of anger or irritation or frustration in your heart, you can fully be freed from it. You can be freed from it. You can be delivered from it. You don't have to carry it. You do not have to carry it. You don't. God can rescue you. God can free you. God can save you. He did it for me today. And he did it for me this day 6 years ago when he healed me of cancer. 6 years. Another thing that I want to talk to you guys about that he brought to my attention, I've been having this sensitivity in my teeth back here for a couple months. And when I went to my dentist the first time, they were like, it doesn't look like a cavity, it's fine, whatever. But now it's gotten more frequent, like when I drink something cold or when I eat something sweet. And so I called today to schedule an appointment to get it checked out. And immediately, my mind was like, girl, it's gonna be a cavity so bad that they gonna have to move your teeth, and then the whole bottom row of your teeth gonna be crooked, and then braces gonna be for nothing, and then on top of that it's gonna hurt, and it's just gonna be a whole bunch going on. And my worry went up like that. It just went up the ladder, okay? And so automatically I'm like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? I don't want my teeth to be crooked. My parents paid so much for my braces, and my teeth been straight for years. What am I gonna do? What's gonna happen? Am I gonna have issues with the way I look once again? My mind was a mile a minute, just like I said. And so I got up and went in my bathroom to start getting ready for the day. And God said, when Are you gonna see the other side of things and believe in the other side of things? And when are you going to stop calling the person that affirms your worry, that confirms your worry? Because I wanted to call my mama, but he was like, when are you going to stop? When are you going to see that there are other possibilities in these situations that you're in? And this wasn't even a big deal. This is a cavity. God was like, when you gonna stop, babe? When are you gonna quit? What's it gonna take? And when are you gonna stop calling people, not just my mom, people, period, to confirm the worst case scenario for you? You know that's the worst case scenario. You already know that. Your mind has already taken you there. Why you need somebody to confirm that could be a possibility? What about the other possibilities of the fact that it could literally just be your teeth are sensitive? Or even if it is a cavity, who said they're going to have to move your teeth around in your mouth? Who said it's going to be painful? Who said it's going to be this? Like, yes, that is a possibility, but what about the other ones? Why don't you choose to believe in the other ones? It's not false hope. It's not wrong. It's the same level of possibility for all of them. For all the choices. So why not choose to believe in the more positive ones? And that's not just in the situation of like me possibly having a cavity, but just in life situations in general. I started getting migraines really bad, and automatically, girl, you got cancer again. When it could just be something less serious. It could, and it was, that's the thing. It was something less serious. But what I chose to believe in was the possibility that it could be more. That it could be detrimental, that it could be harmful. Whereas you may just be a person that gets migraines. So if that's y'all, you and me together, us together, you and me, baby, we gonna work to see the other side of things, the other, and believe in the other possibilities, because they have equal chance of happening. They have equal chance of happening. So why not believe in the more positive one? Why not be more optimistic? You and me, we're gonna work on it. We're gonna do it. If you're somebody that struggles with that paranoia and that worry right off the bat, we're gonna change our perspectives and we're gonna change the way our mindset works. So the next time your mind wants to go there, you say, but what are the other possibilities? What's on the other side? Let's pull back the curtain. What's going on over there? And choose to believe in that. In any situation, not just with things that are small, not just with things that are big, not just with things concerning your health, not just with things concerning your financials, not just with things concerning your relationships. Everything and anything. We are going to shift our mindset and we're going to say, nah. It's almost like you're living in a state of delusion, but you're not really. But like, you almost have to convince yourself that you're living in a state of delusion for choosing to believe the more positive side of things. No matter the chances of it occurring, believe the more positive things. And I already feel better. Within God saying that to me and me choosing to believe in the other things, 20 minutes later, I forgot. 20 minutes later, I forgot it was something I was worried about, something I was even dealing with. You and me, we changing that up. We're going to do that a little different. That's it. That's all I've got. Slow it down if y'all need to slow it down. Allow yourself moments of rest and understand that you can be freed. You can truly forgive, and that you can show people the grace that you've been given. Okay? I love y'all. I hope you have a great week. Whether you're watching this on a weekend, going into a new week, or you're watching this at the end of your week, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your time, the rest of your week, the rest of your days. Remember that you are forever loved, forever valued, and always capable. And I will see you next time. Bye.